so when you locked up, bro, you gonna meet certain people. They said that it's gonna take a week for your money that ain't seen their family.
Contraband, how you say, man, with that shit, with that contraband, with that.
I forgot when they ended up switching us. Everybody was going to prison. They ended up switching us.
Man, with that shit, with that contraband, man, with that shit, with that contraband,
Make the hits.
Contraband TV. Man, what that shit do, Contraband? Hey, man, I got a crazy one for y'all today, man. Shout out to my boy, too. He don't want me to say his name or nothing like that, but shout out to my boy, man, for the story, man. And sorry you had to go through that, brother. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, Bang Gang, I got one for y'all. So I got we gonna call him, he a Bang Gang member, you know what I'm saying? He like, hey man, you killing it with the stories, man. He like, I like what you doing. I've been tuning in and shit, you know. He like, hey man, let me tell you the story about when I went to prison. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, okay, for sure. So he said, basically, him and his homeboy grew up together, bro. 6 years old to 16 years old. They went to preschool together, first grade, second grade. Nigga, they did everything together. Like, his mother was like his mother, his sister was like his sister. You know what I'm saying? That type of, both the families, you know what I'm saying, was tight knit. You know, that's the type of shit it was. You feel me? He said that was his boy. He said, now they from somewhere down south. You know what I'm saying? So he said that all of a sudden, like he said, when they got about 15, 16 years old, he said that all of a sudden they end up moving, his homeboy ended up moving to Florida. Said that the mama boyfriend was touching on the sister. They ended up moving to Florida, you know? He ain't see his boy after that, you know what I'm saying? So he said about 10 years go by, Facebook come out. He like, Facebook come out, people telling him that you can search for anybody and all that. He like, man, I wonder what's up with my best friend, man. I ain't seen that boy in years, man. You know what I'm saying? I wonder what's up with him. Now, his best friend, the one that moved to Florida, him and his sister used to call each other twins, but they wasn't twins. They was a year apart. You know, what people call the Irish twins. You know, they kind of looked alike, kind of favor and all that, but you know what I'm saying? They wasn't twins at all. They was a year apart though. Born like a month after each other type shit. Like, so they was like 11 months, probably, they was either 11 or 13 months apart. I think like 13, there's like 13 months apart. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. And he said that, you know, he ain't seen him in a while, so he look up the name, you know, ain't nothing pop up. He like, this like 2010, 2011, Facebook just now come out, you know what I'm saying? So he said he checked back the next year. He said he said he's searching for him, like trying to, you know what I'm saying, find his boy, you know what I'm saying? So he said about 2012, he searched up the name and 2 pages pop up, but they both female pages. So on the first glance, he like, oh, this is his sister, like, you know what I'm saying? So he didn't know what page to message, so he ended up messaging both pages. Boom, he ended up getting a hit back. It is the boy's sister, you know what I'm saying? They talking or whatever, catching up on old times and all that, you know. He asking about his best friend, her brother and shit, and she like, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying, he doing real good for himself, yeah, but you know, he in the streets, like, but he out here gang banging and all this shit, whoop, you know what I'm saying? He like, yeah, damn, where he from? She like, yeah, he a blood. He like, damn, I'm a blood. Like, you know what I'm saying? Type shit. So, also, he said that it was one incident where, as they got older, when they was about 15, 14, that the sister, again, I think the brother was a year older than the sister. He was the oldest. So the sister, you know, she started feeling herself, and she started feeling, you know what I'm saying, the homie, and shit, the homie was with it, like, shit, nah, I know we grew up together, but shit, we ain't blood, like, shit, we can make this shit pop, like. So he said he was with it. He said he was finna, you know, fuck with the homie's sister, but he ended up asking the homie, and the homie flipped the fuck out. I'm talking about, he said he flipped the fuck out, nigga. Like, nigga, like, try to, you know what I'm saying, fight him, fight the sister, and all that. And he's just saying, like, bro, I'm a real nigga, so I just, you know what I'm saying, ask you because I wouldn't even violate you like that, bro. So it's your sister, we grew up together, bro, you know what I'm saying? I want to get your blessing. Brother wasn't having it. Hell no, boy. You can't date my sister. What the fuck wrong with you, nigga? Like, you know what I'm saying? So the sister ended up bringing that up. Like, hey, you remember when my brother flipped on us back in the day? Woo, woo. Like, the sister started trying to get at the nigga. But he like, damn, like, yeah, I remember that. But damn, baby, slow down. Like, I'm trying to, what's up with your brother? She like, yeah, I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying? He don't have no Facebook, so when he come around me, I'm gonna make sure that, you know, that I plug y'all or whatever though. But he don't have no phone neither. You know what I'm saying? So she said that he don't have no phone, he ain't got no Facebook, none of that. He out here thugging it, like, you feel me? She like, all right, cool, you know? She like, where is y'all? She like, where is y'all at? Like, type shit, like, you know what I'm saying? He like, no, he like, you know what I'm saying? He asked her like, where is y'all living at? Like, is y'all still in Florida? Is y'all back in our home state? Like, what's up? She like, nah, we back in our home state. She like, but we stay in a different city or whatever. He like, oh, okay. Said the city, he like, damn, okay, that's about 2 hours away from you or whatever. Whoop, like, you know what I'm saying? Now, every time he said he talking to the sister, now things getting, you know, kind of spicy with the sister, to where, you know, they talking, she hitting him up frequently, and, you know, she sending titty pics, he sending dick pics, they talking, he talking about hitting that thing, you know what I'm saying, when he come out there and all that, but he still wanna, you know what I'm saying, where my boy at? And she always got excuses of why her brother ain't around, where her brother at or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So he said, one day, he ended up going out, doing some shit, catching the case. So boom, now he ain't got no contact with, you know what I'm saying, with nobody. So now he said he ended up going to the pen. He said when you get to the pen, he go through reception and all that. He said then when you get to his unit, I forgot what he called it, what they call it out there in the South. But he like when he get to the unit, you know what I'm saying, on the main unit or whatever, he like shit. You know, it's all different type of people up in there and shit. And he was like, it was a couple transgenders up on there or whatever. So he like, you know, he didn't think nothing of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? A couple, you know, people that was, you know, they had dudes or whatever. The transgender had boyfriends or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So he said he doing this thing, but he always noticed that, you know what I'm saying, one of the transgenders just used to be looking at the nigga. She used to be on the nigga, like. Now, at first he thought he was tripping until when his homeboy noticed it. Like, man, why that transgender? Hey, blood, why that transgender always looking at you like that, my nigga? Like, you know what I'm saying? He said, now the homie didn't say it loud, like in front of everybody, but he walked up on him one day and like, hey, blood, you ain't, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, you ain't noticed, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, that motherfucker be looking at you type shit. And he like, yeah, man, I noticed that, like, you know what I'm saying? He like, man, what's up? You know that motherfucker? He like, hell no, I don't know that motherfucker. Like, but you know it's a transgender, so he didn't even really get a chance to even look at the motherfucker, like, type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, they like, he like, yeah, hell no, I don't know that nigga and shit. Like, and you know, this in prison, bro, especially him being, you know what I'm saying, new to the jail and all that, you don't know what's going on, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? They got boyfriends, war daddies, war chiefs, whatever the fuck they call them, you know what I'm saying, already. So you don't want to be looking at a motherfucker like, and that motherfucker think you looking at this bitch type shit, and now y'all in there fighting over the punk and you ain't even gay. How you fighting over a punk and you ain't even gay? You just trying to see if this motherfucker know you, because this motherfucker looking at you, and you trying to see if you kind of know the motherfucker. It's just a bad situation, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially in prison. On the streets, that shit might fly. But in prison, no sirree bobber. Motherfucker catch you checking out a punk, it's a problem, nigga. You feel me? My bad, I mean use that word, you feel me? You know this channel, we, you know what I'm saying? We represent everybody on this channel, you know what I'm saying? But he could catch you looking at a boy, you know what I'm saying? And that's a motherfucking problem now, you know what I'm saying? So he like, you know, a couple days go by, you know what I'm saying? They doing time and it keep happening. He said then one day, the motherfucking, this transgender man, war chief, whatever we can call him, war chief. This transgender's war chief caught it. Like, man, bitch, why you looking at this nigga? Like, bitch, you always looking at this nigga, bitch. Ooh, like, you know what I'm saying? So I guess he went and told the transgender told the war chief, I know him. That's why I was looking at him, because I know him. So the war chief took that like, nigga, you fucking with my bitch? You know my bitch, nigga? Nigga, this pimping, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So the transgender took it as like, the war chief walk up to the homie, and he loud with it like, hey, nigga, how you know my bitch? The homie like, what? Nigga, I don't know your bitch, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga? Like, nigga, I do not know your bitch, nigga. Hey, man, my bitch say you know her. He like, I don't know your bitch, like, my nigga. Like, and then the transgender like, nigga, don't say it like that. Don't say it like that. Nigga, you do know me. He like, man, he didn't get on somewhere with that, man. But as they talking, he looking at the motherfucker like, damn, I know this. Do I know this nigga? Like, you know what I'm saying? He like, man, get on somewhere with that. He said he definitely ain't finna say it right now, type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I guess the transgender didn't like how, you know what I'm saying? He like played her like, man, you got me played him like, man, you got me fucked up. Like, nigga, I ain't get on somewhere if I knock you out. Like, I don't give a fuck about none of that. Like, the homie turned up. Like, nigga, I don't fuck about none of that, nigga. I mean, you got me fucked up. He like, so the transgender like, man, why you over here claiming big blood? Your homeboy gay, and he on the low, ooh. So now they getting into it. He like, man, you got me fucked up. Him and the war chief start getting into it. The transgender get into it. She like, matter of fact, nigga, so now the blood niggas looking at their homeboy like, nigga, what the fuck is? That's what that motherfucker was looking at you like, what the fuck going on type shit, like, you know what I'm saying? But one of the homeboys knew, like, bro, he just got up here. This is first prison. This is intake prison. This motherfucker been locked up for like the last 3 years. This transgender been locked up for the last 3 years. How the fuck they know each other? But in the heat of the argument, they arguing and shit and all that. The homie trying to put two and two together, but he like, man, how y'all know each other? Like, he like, man, I don't know this motherfucker. So the transgender like, yeah, I got proof I know this nigga. I got proof that we was fucking around. They like, bitch, he go way big. Like, bitch, I ain't never got no proof on bloods, bitch. On bloods, bitch, woo. Bitch, I ain't got no proof, bitch. He put it on his hood and all that. Like, bitch, you got me fucked up, bitch, woo. Like, She like, all right. He like, all right, you doing all that talking, all right. Go to the cut. Go in his room, get the phone. The war chief went with him, showed him the phone. When he showed him the phone, in the room, all you heard was, "Ah-boo-loo-loo-loo-loo." The homie said in the room, all you heard was, "Ah-boo," and the motherfucker like, I'm sorry, daddy. "Ah-boo." So, oh boy, the war chief started thrashing old boy. Boom, 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 boom. Because while he exposing old boy, he also exposed his self that he was cheating on this nigga. You feel me? So they like, he come back out after, you know what I'm saying, beating up his boy, the transgender, after beating up his boyfriend. He come back out to the Bloods like, hey, my bitch wasn't lying. He like, nigga, so if you, he like, is your Facebook name whoop, 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 whoop? Like, they like, yeah. He like, man. He like, man, you know my bitch, bro. Like, so instead of showing him, he showed the Bloods. Nigga, like, yeah, nigga, this nigga Facebook. The main Blood, you know what I'm saying, get to looking at it, and they don't say no questions asking. Nigga, they put out big samurai shijinskus. They put out samurai swords, boy. No question asking, boy. They poked that boy 25 times. Poked the homie 25 times. So he said, next thing you know, he wake up in the hospital. You know what I'm saying? He wake up in the hospital. They had to life flight that boy out. He was barely alive. Like 2 inches away from his life, my nigga. Like, the homie could have been dead, my nigga. So he said the whole time he fucked up. Like, he like, my Facebook. My what? He like, what? He don't know what happened, bro. He don't know how this bitch got his pictures on his Facebook when he only sent them to his best friend's sister. So he said he was in the hospital, he said, for like 2 months. Nigga was in the hospital for like 2 months. You feel me? Family came in. If can't nobody come see you, because you know what I'm saying, you in the hospital. But you know what I'm saying? The nigga lived, and he said they transferred him prisons. So he said when he get to the new prison, he hop on the phone and he calling some of his peoples. He got a cousin that just moved to Florida. You know what I'm saying? So he said he on the phone with his cousin, and his cousin like, hey, guess who I just ran into? He was like, now why you say you got stabbed again? And he like, man, I don't know why I got stabbed. He like, but hey, guess who I just ran into? He like, nigga, I just ran into your best friend's sister out here in Florida. He like, yeah? He like, yeah. And I asked her where her brother at. You know what I'm saying? And what's up with her brother? Niggas ain't seen him in a long time. She said that he back home. He's in prison back home. And he also running around thinking that he's her. Said this nigga done turned gay and some more shit. This nigga done got a fucking makeover, titties, ass, all that. And this nigga locked up in prison. The homie said he was sick to his stomach, homie. The homie said he just dropped the phone, my nigga. And he said he couldn't. He was like, no. So the whole time on Facebook, he thought he was texting his best friend's sister when he was really texting his best friend. The best friend that turned gay and was playing like the sister and was sending him titty pics and all that, and he was sending dick pics. That's how he got the picture? The whole time, that was his best friend that set him up to get stabbed, basically? Cause nigga, you knew that I didn't know that wasn't you. I thought that was your sister. he said he was sick, bro. He said then, just a whole lot of shit just started to come. He started thinking about a whole lot of shit, like, you know what I'm saying, just over the years, like, you know what I'm saying, just over the years. He said, it was one instant when they lost their virginities together, you know what I'm saying, to two females. And he said he literally had to talk his best friend into fucking the girl. And back then, he thought, like, shit, he was young, like, he was scared, like, not scared, but he was nervous, like, you know what I'm saying, they like 13, 12, 13, like, you know what I'm saying, thought he was just nervous, like, nah, fuck that, come to find out, because he said after, because the girls, they losing their virginities too, but they was their girlfriends, two best friends, they best friends. He said after he did the do with the girl, man, he broke up with her. But old boy, he, the homie, he still kept fucking with his girl. And the homie did not like his girl. What's the best friend did not like his girl whatsoever. Didn't like to be around him, didn't like to kick it around him. He stopped fucking with her homegirl, all that. So he said just certain shit just start replaying in his head, like, it's just over the years, like, he like, this nigga was really in love with me the whole time. This nigga really wanted me the whole time. He replaying the conversations from who he thought was a sister. She confessing his love to her and all that, like. But she saying that, well, he said, I don't know, I don't know. You feel me? But the motherfucker saying that, you know what I'm saying, it's because of the brother. He think it's the sister, so he's saying it's because of the brother, the reason why it was never to be together, and he love him and all that and all that. The homie said it fucked his head up, bruh. It fucked his head up, bruh. I almost died because of my best friend. He said it fucked his head up, bruh. He said it fucked his head up, bruh. Man, like, I was like, no, like, bro, that's crazy. Like, I'm like, so what you do? Like, after, like, when you got out, did you go, you know what I'm saying? He was like, man, I'm gonna keep it real with you. He was like, I dropped the phone on my cousin. I had to go up to the room and just process this shit. He's like, bro, I didn't get back on the phone for like a week. He's like, nigga, I didn't get back on the phone for like a week, nigga. He was like, I just had to process this shit, bro. Like, he's like, man, I had love for the nigga, not in that way. He's like, I had love for the nigga, but not how he had love for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was just like, damn, bro. But as he, that's when he thought about just over their childhood, like, all the little weird ass shit that he thought was weird that the nigga used to do. Like, he said even one time his auntie and them told him, like, boy, if I ain't know no better, boy, you act like you was in love with that boy. Like, because when, he found out about him and his sister trying to date in the beginning, he said he flipped out, like, flipped the fuck out. And the best friend auntie said it, was like, boy, what you tripping for so hard for? You act like you in love with the boy. You know what I'm saying? But again, he not thinking that. Like, I said, damn, bro. He said, man. He said, bro, I did 5 years. He said, I got out, hooked back up with one of my little females, you know what I'm saying, I was messing with. Said she was pregnant. I said, baby, let's move. You know what I'm saying? He said, man, we've been in Vegas ever since, man. I said, damn, that's crazy. I said, that's crazy. He said, yeah, man. He said, I try not to even think about that. He said, but you telling your stories lately, like, just, that's been on my mind. And he like, I don't want to, I can't share it with nobody. He ain't no, I'm like, man, let me get an interview. He like, nah, I can't do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? He like, nah, I can't do that. He like, but, tell my story, bro. He like, I know you gonna tell it real good. So, man, that was that. He found out his best friend was a transgender and I was secretly in love with him. Was playing like his sister. He sending, dick pics to the best friend turned transgender, sending titty pics, all that, like, you know what I'm saying? Go to prison, come to find out the nigga was in prison the whole time. Had a phone, you know. Had to be good not to get that same phone knocked off. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just a couple months later. Exposed the nigga. Like, he knew he was fucking with his transgender. Like, he knew him, but come to find out, yeah, you know him. You know what I'm saying? And that's crazy, bro. And that's how some of this shit be, bro. Some of this shit be like a mother, like just like the Chingy and Sydney Star situation. Chingy didn't know that was a motherfucking transgender. He just took the picture with a motherfucker backstage at the concert. And then Sydney Star go and flip the whole situation. Like, oh, that was my nigga. Y'all was fucking with him. Y'all seen the picture? He knew I was. You feel me? Fucked that boy whole career up. That ain't even what happened. She just flipped the whole shit, the strip on the boy. But man, that was a crazy one, Contraband. When I heard that, I said, man, I gotta go run home and tell Contraband this one. I said, Band Gang, I gotta tell the Band Gang this one, man. Band Gang, we did it, man. We did it. I'm finna have t-shirts coming up soon. Probably some Band Gang t-shirts. My boy, shout out to my boy G Money G Code. He just made some Contraband shit. I might put that on the t-shirt. You know what I'm saying, too. You know what I'm saying? G Money, yo, first, hey, yours is free, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, I also got some other shit in the works, too, Contraband. Stay tuned. A nigga might be having some commissary on this page, man. Who hungry with a nigga, man? Who gonna eat with a nigga? You feel me? For real. You know what I'm saying? I might have some, you know what I'm saying, some commissary on this motherfucker. Some contraband, though. You know what I'm saying? Shout out, man, to everybody that's been rocking with me, man. We at 502 subscribers, I think, right now. Hey, man, it's been a good, we on the road to 100K, baby. So like, comment, subscribe, and share. On the road to 100K. Band Gang, we out this bitch.